Good morning, children. Welcome back to Class 3 English Grammar Worksheet 5. Reading. Read this passage. Long ago in a forest, there lived a magical bird named Sinduka who laid golden eggs. One day, a hunter captured Sinduka. The hunter thought, I will sell the golden eggs and become wealthy. But then he became worried. What if people think that I am stealing money and report to the king? So he decided to give Sinduka to the king. The king was delighted to receive the bird. He told his minister, look after this bird, it will make us the richest kingdom in the world. His minister replied, but your majesty, how can a bird lay golden eggs? I don't think it is possible. The king trusted his wisdom and set the bird free. Sinduka thought, the hunter knew I was a magical bird, but he was afraid. The king wanted my golden eggs, but he believed the minister's words. He did not try to find out if I really laid golden eggs, and so I am free now. Captured. Captured means caught. Report, complain. Minister is a person who helps the king and gives him advice. Possible, able to be done or achieved. Trusted, believed. So in this paragraph, we can understand that there was a magical bird called as Sinduka in the forest, and he was captured by the hunter. Then he was given to the king, and the king let him set free, listening to the words of the minister. Now answer these questions. Looking into the paragraph, we have to answer these questions given below. Who was Sinduka? Sinduka was a magical bird. Why did the hunter get worried? The hunter wondered if people might think he was stealing money and complain against him to the king. What did the king tell his minister? To look after the bird as it could make their kingdom the richest in the world. How did Sinduka become free? As the minister told the king that it was not possible for a bird to lay golden eggs, the king trusted him and he set the bird free. Write the meanings of these words as used in the passage. Delighted, with great pleasure. Magical, having supernatural powers. Answer these questions in your own words. Do you think Sinduka was happy to be free again? How do you know? Yes, at the end she said that the hunter knew she was a golden bird, but he was afraid to keep. The king trusted his minister and did not check if the bird really laid golden eggs. So she was free and happy again. Grammar and words. A phrase. What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words that has meaning, but it does not have a verb. Does not begin with capital letter or end with a full stop. Cannot stand alone and can only be a part of a sentence. So phrase is nothing but a word which can be a part of the sentence. It will have a meaning, but it cannot go without a word or without a sentence. It cannot be read without a sentence, and it doesn't begin with a capital letter nor it end with a full stop. So here examples are given for us. Look after and very quickly. Match the words in A with the phrase in B to make the complete sentences. The children are shouting in a loud voice. The soldiers are full of courage. Joe and Jane lived beside the lake. A few years later, she became very famous. Did you enjoy reading the comic book? I think they have made a big mistake. The children were shouting in a loud voice. Now preposition. Prepositions link a noun or a pronoun with the rest of the sentence. Example, you see, the butterfly is sitting on the flower. On is a preposition here. It gives a link to the sentence. The duck is swimming in the lake. In is a preposition. Next one, prepositions of place. Show where something is, where Something happens. The vase is kept on the windowsill. I left the umbrella under the table. So here on, in, on, under. These are the prepositions. Next is prepositions of time. Tell us when something takes place. Tulika is going to Puri on Monday. We will meet at 5 o'clock. So here on and at are the prepositions which we use when we talk about the time. Now match the words in A and C with the correct prepositions in B to make complete sentences. So we have to match the words and then we have to use the prepositions and complete the sentences. The kitten rubbed its head against my foot. Please put the books on the table. The show begins at 7 o'clock sharp. We had to squeeze between two parked cars to reach the gate. There is a bank beside our school. The kitten rubbed its head against my foot. Next is prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases are groups of words that tell us more about a person or an action. Start with a preposition in, on, under, behind, at, to, from, through, across and so on, and end with a noun or a pronoun. Answer the questions which, when, where and how. This shop at the corner sells chocolates. The sun rose over the big mountain. Now look at these pictures, then complete these sentences with the correct phrases. Look at the words in brackets for help. The man is striking. Word is given for us, the tree. Before that, what we should do? We should write a preposition to join the word. The man is striking at the tree. An axe is given with an axe. There are many things on the table. Cut the paper with a pair of scissors. And stick the pieces of paper on the tin with the glue. These two people are in a forest. The boy is hiding behind a tree. He is looking at a woman. She is picking flowers from a plant. She is putting them in a basket. Read these sentences, underline the phrases that tell us about time and replace them with the phrases in the box. Write the phrases in the blanks given. Now here few phrases are given for us children. Just then, with time, soon, from that time onwards, after some time. What are we supposed to do is we have to underline the phrase in the sentence and then we should replace it with the words which is given in the box. As time passed is underlined. For this, the correct word is with time her behavior changed. Another phrase for as time passed is with time her behavior changed. Next is after a while. In spite of after a while, we are writing soon. Soon you will get bored of this too. Next it is some time later the man came back. After some time the man came back. At that moment, just then, something moved in the branch. Just then something moved in the branch. From then on, from that time onwards, the children became very careful. Next, complete these sentences with the words in the box. Look at the words in the brackets for help. Now, we have a bracket here, have, do, make, get and take. What are we going to do? We again have to replace the word which is in the bracket and we have to use the word which is given for us in the box and then we have to complete the sentences. Will you please take a photograph of this flower? Click. In spite of the word click, we are writing take. Next is don't worry if you make a mistake, go wrong. Another word is make. They always have dinner at 7 in the evening. Why don't you do your homework now? Punctuation. Sorry, before punctuation, we have to write fifth and sixth one. Don't forget to get the tickets tomorrow. Bring. They take a bus to the school. Next, it is speech practice, children. Listen and repeat. Card, curd, ban, burn, star, still, bath, birth, pass, purse, farm, firm, hard, herd, far, fur, heart, hurt, fast, first, carve, curve. Listen and then repeat. Scarf and skirt, bark and curb, dirt on the cart. I can't find my shirt. I saw many birds in the park. We learned about sharks today. Next, it is punctuation. Punctuation. We put a full stop at the end of a sentence. Let's look into the sentence which is given for the example here, children. Mary Kom is a world famous boxer. After boxer, we have a full stop. Next, it is question mark at the end of a question. How is your grandmother? It's a question mark. Place full stops or question marks at the end of these sentences. Now you find few sentences here. What are we going to do is we are going to either use full stops or either use question mark at the end of the sentence looking into the sentence. May I help you, sir? Question mark. Can you help me lift this box? Question mark. Aditi did not come to the art class today. Full stop. Meera left the office school building at 5 o'clock. Full stop. Do they still live in Vikasnagar? Question mark. I would like to visit Assam someday. Have you been there? Question mark. I am going to book fair tomorrow. Will you come with me? Here writing, children. Describe an interesting activity that you did during your summer vacations. The activity can be a physical exercise, knowing about or going to an interesting new place, watching entertaining films, videos, reading new books, or doing anything creative. Write about the activity and share your experience in a paragraph. This is a thing which you should do yourself. You have to answer to these questions what's given here. If you have enjoyed your holidays and if you have done some activities, what are you going to do? You have to answer these questions and then you should write the answer here in the blank given to you. What was the activity about? What did you do in that activity? Did you enjoy doing that activity? How was your overall experience? So that one you should write it here in the blank. Next, it is life skills. Sometimes we tell a lie so that we do not get into trouble. Sometimes we are afraid to stand up in front of others and tell the truth. And sometimes we think does not matter anyway. It's very important for us to tell the truth always, no matter what the situation is. Was there a time when you found it difficult to tell the truth? What made it difficult? In your lifetime, any such situations you have come across through, then you will do this answer. You will write the answer for these two. I found it difficult to tell the truth when. And it was difficult. Why? Because what is the reason why you couldn't tell the truth as a truth itself? You have to tell a lie. Why? Hope all have understood how to do your work, children. Hope you will all do your work neatly. Thank you.